More fire, more heat.
You are now tuned in to your number one radio station.
K.T.H.U.L.H.U Radio.
I am your host, DJ Nightshade. Welcome, dear listeners, to the depths of the night. The airwaves are alive with a chilling energy as we embark on a journey to the unknown. I am your guide, your gatekeeper per se, to the shadows. Prepare yourself, for tonight we shall dive into the darkest corners of sound and summon the spirits of the night. From the depths of the digital abyss, emerging from the void. But beware, dear listeners, for this is not a journey for the faint of heart. The echoes of forgotten nightmares and spectral whispers shall intertwine, enveloping you in a calliope of darkness. Remember to tread carefully, for you never know what lurks in the shadows. Turn up your volume, let the music hum your guide, and let us venture into the heart of the unknown. I am your host, DJ Nightshade, coming to you directly from Pictwitch Ohio. Let's get started with some haunting harmonies and phantom frequencies, as DJ Nightshade spins some sinister sound waves in this all-time favorite. Greetings, listeners. You are tuned in to Pictwitch Community Radio, the gosh darn friendliest little town that's neither here nor there. As spring approaches, get ready for a wild ride. At the upcoming Nature Days Festival, this year the festival will be hosted by none other than the infamous Fun for All Ages Pickman's Bowling Alley. That's right, the same Pickman who is known for his exquisite taste in art and pens, and his unusual choice of shoes is now turning his attention to the great outdoors. The festival, which will take place in a secluded wooded area located just south of Yerpashura Pines Campground, promises to be a surreal and mind-bending experience, with a variety of activities and exhibits designed to challenge your perceptions of reality. One of the highlights of the festival is sure to be the Nature Trail of Terror, a winding path through the woods that features a series of unsettling installations and exhibits. Visitors can expect to encounter twisted, contorted trees that seem to move on their own, strange animal noises that sound suspiciously like human screams, and mysterious puddles of ichor that seem to have a life of their own. If that's not enough to get your heart racing, there's also the Swamp of the Damned, a murky, fetid body of water that is said to be the home to all manner of indescribable horrors. Visitors who dare to venture into the swamp will be treated to a terrifying boat ride, complete with thrilling drops, sudden turns, and the occasional glimpse of something unspeakable lurking just below the surface. But it's not all terror and mayhem at the Nature Days Festival. There are also plenty of opportunities to relax and enjoy the beauty of nature, including a tranquil meditation area, a peaceful pond filled with colorful, otherworldly fish, and a charming little cottage where visitors can enjoy a refreshing cup of tea and a slice of Pikmin's famous existential delight cake. Of course, no festival hosted by Pikmin's bowling alley would be complete without a few surprises. Rumor has it that there are secret areas of the festival that are only accessible to those who are brave enough to venture off the beaten path. These areas are said to contain unimaginable wonders and terrors, and those who enter are never quite the same again. So if you're looking for a truly unique and unforgettable experience, be sure to check out the Nature Days Festival, hosted by Pikmin's Bowling Alley. Just be sure to bring a change of underwear and maybe some running shoes.
Introducing the beautiful and unique Ashapura Pines Campground, where losing yourself is not just an option, it's an inescapable reality. Step into an unfathomable realm, where your sanity will unravel like a frayed thread. Come and relax in our dense foreboding forests, where the air is heavy with an otherworldly presence, and the sounds of unknown creatures echo through the twisted trees. At Ashapura Pines Campground, we guarantee an experience that will leave you questioning your very existence. Our amenities include tent sites adorned with ancient symbols that defy comprehension, each one beckoning you to surrender to forces that linger here. Roast marshmallows over a fire fueled by spectral energy as the ethereal flames dance with an eerie glow. Remember, the s'mores may taste like despair, but that's all part of the charm. Feeling adventurous, embark on our guided hikes, where you'll traverse trails that lead to dimensions unknown, encounter unfathomable horrors lurking in the shadows, and discover the true meaning of fear. Don't worry, our guides are well-versed in the art of survival, or at least what passed for survival in these unholy lands. And for the braver souls among us, dare to spend a night in our infamous cabin of whispers. Its walls whisper secrets that will chill you to your core, while its creaking floors reveal an unsettling history. You may not sleep, but the nightmares that haunt your waking hours will surely be memorable. So, whether you seek an escape from reality or an encounter with the unfathomable, Ashapura Pines Campground welcomes you, whether you want to or not. Lose yourself in the depths of Pictwitch's unnatural beauty, and remember, the void stares back with a devilish grin.
Warning, Ashapura Pines Campground is not responsible for any permanent loss of sanity, existential crises, or encounters with the unnatural wildlife. Enter at your own risk and be prepared to question the very fabric of your existence.
Plan ahead, stay informed, and make the most of your week with us.
Pictwitch Community Corner.
Love from Noah's time to now has puzzled K.T.H.U.L.H.U.
Well, hello there, fabulous folks. It's your intern Dana with the most, ready to spill the tea and bring you the latest buzz from round town. From celebrity shenanigans to community events, so secure your vessel of choice, settle in, and let's sprinkle some star dust on it. Cleaning the house can be such a chore, am I right? But not anymore, thanks to K.T.H.U.L.H.U. It's the cleaning product that's got everyone talking. At first, I was a little scared of K.T.H.U.L.H.U. I mean, just wait until you see that label. I couldn't believe my eyes. K.T.H.U.L.H.U. made my kitchen look cleaner than it ever has before, and it did it with style. My guests are always impressed by my strangely pristine counters. And when it comes to tough stains, K.T.H.U.L.H.U. is my go-to. It can handle anything, even the ones that seem to have a life of their own. And let's not forget about the bathroom. K.T.H.U.L.H.U. is perfect for those hard-to-reach areas and stubborn blood stains, leaving everything smelling dank and dismal, like the ancient ocean depths themselves. K.T.H.U.L.H.U., the cleaning product that's got everyone talking. Try it today and unleash the power of the elder gods on your own home. Brought to you by D Wards 5 and Dime. Conveniently located in beautiful downtown Pictwitch. Dear listeners, Mrs. Ferguson would like everyone to be on the lookout for her furry feline friend, known to friends and enemies alike as Squiggles, has gone missing and she is desperate to find him. Squiggles is a black and white feline with a devil-may-care attitude and a penchant for causing mischief. He is known to frequent the local graveyard, where he enjoys taunting the corporal members of our community that reside there. Despite his fearsome reputation, Squiggles is a beloved member of the community, and we miss him dearly. If you have any information about his whereabouts, please contact us immediately. But be warned, Squiggles is not your average cat. He has been known to disappear for days at a time, only to reappear with no explanation and a sly grin on his face. He is a master of escape, a Houdini of the feline world. And yet, despite his cunning and wit, Squiggles is not invincible. He is vulnerable, just like the rest of us, and he needs our help. So, if you see Squiggles lurking in the shadows, or hear his unmistakable scream echoing through the night, please do not hesitate to contact us. She will stop at nothing to bring him home, safe and sound. And if you cross paths with the faceless shadows that lurk in the shadows, well, that's just the price we have to pay for loving a cat like Squiggles. After all, what are a few tentacles and unnameable terrors when compared to the love of a good feline companion? So, if you've seen Squiggles, please contact Mrs. Ferguson at 666 Hester Heights, Pictwitch, Ohio, or call the Pictwitch Visitors Center and Ranger Station at 513-278-7701. Now, an announcement from the Church of Starry Wisdom. Dear esteemed congregation and curious visitors, the Church of Starry Wisdom extends its heartfelt gratitude to all those who attended our open to the public service last month. We appreciate your unwavering curiosity and adventurous spirit in exploring the mystical realms of the unknown. Your presence added a touch of whimsy to our otherwise dark and enigmatic congregation. However, we would be remiss if we did not address the incident that occurred with the forbidden conjuration. We would like to extend our sincerest apologies for any unintended consequences that may have risen from our ambitious endeavor. Rest assured, the Church's highest-ranking acolytes are tirelessly working to rectify the situation and ensure that the portal to the Eldritch dimensions remains securely sealed. We understand that some attendees may have experienced temporary bouts of existential dread, spontaneous tentacle growth, or even a sudden craving for pickles. Please know that our dedicated team of expert exorcists is on standby to assist with any lingering supernatural side effects. Simply contact the Church's help desk, and they will be delighted to arrange a consultation at your earliest convenience. As a token of our appreciation, we would like to offer complimentary vouchers for our upcoming Cosmic Madness seminar, where esteemed guest speakers will enlighten you on the intricacies of interdimensional travel and the existential implications of sentient cheese. We guarantee an experience that will leave you questioning the very fabric of reality. Once again, we extend our deepest gratitude for your participation and understanding. We remain committed to providing the most peculiar and enlightening spiritual experience as possible. May the stars guide you through the darkness, and may the forbidden knowledge bestow its peculiar blessings upon you. Now for a Born Day announcement. The Pictwitch Secret Society of Business Owners and City Council would like to wish Frank Clevenger a happy Born Day. Here's to assimilation.
Happy Born Day to you. Happy Born Day to you. In the cold and warm, they lay no clothes, just sheets to cover their way. Happy Born Day to you. Naked, 6 feet deep. Worms and bugs are There as a day they were born, in a hole, in the cold, cold ground. Happy born day to you. Happy born day to you. Happy born day to you. No need for fancy threads or style. In the ground, you rest a while. Happy born day to you. Nakey, 6 feet deep. Worms and bugs, a feast to eat. There as the day they were born, in a hole, in the cold, cold ground. Happy born day to you.
This has been your intern Dana with the Pictwitch Community Corner. Now back to you, DJ Nightshade.
Enter a world that defies explanation and challenges your very will to live. Come and experience the wonders of the Pictwitch Nature Reserve for yourself, if you dare. The forest beckons with an energy both invigorating and terrifying, like a siren's song that lures you to your doom. The flora and fauna are truly breathtaking, in a sense that you find yourself gasping for your last breath. Trees with, shall we say, unusual appendages that seem to follow you as you walk. Flowers that emit that sweet aroma which reminds you of rotting flesh, and animals with surreal features that seem to defy the laws of nature and good taste. The creatures that call the forest home are equally captivating and horrifying. Most definitely indescribable, their form shifting and changing in a mesmerizing way that makes you question your own sanity. Others have adopted bizarre survival strategies, such as the splat goat, that flattens itself against trees to avoid becoming lunch for the, shall we say, others that roam the forest. The reserve even offers guided tours, led by guides who are either fearless adventurers or suicidal maniacs. And for a nominal price, their knowledgeable guides will lead you through this grim landscape, offering helpful tips such as, don't make eye contact with that tree, and whatever you do, don't touch that flower. Visitors can take part in workshops and activities designed to help you tap into your most primal fears and explore the limits of your imagination. Just remember to stay on designated paths, avoid interacting with wildlife, and never accept any food or drink offered by the forest inhabitants, no matter how delicious they may seem. After all, you don't want to end up as the main course in an unusual supper club. And when you're ready to call it a day, we offer a range of accommodations to suit every budget, from our budget-friendly coffins to our luxurious pit of despair. So why wait? Oh, excuse me, dear listeners. Intern Dana is waving at me and pointing at the phone. Oh, it looks like we must have a very important incoming call. Let's take this. Pictwitch Community Radio, this is DJ Nightshade. You are live and on the air.
Good afternoon, this is Park Ranger Halia from the Pictwitch Nature Reserve. I've got quite the peculiar story to share with you all today.
Good afternoon, Park Ranger Halia. What's on your mind?
Well, I was out on my usual patrol this morning when I stumbled upon the most bizarre and unsettling plant species I have ever seen.
Oh? What's so strange about it?
I can't quite put my finger on it. This plant, it's like nothing I've ever seen before. It's unnameable and indescribable.
Unnameable and indescribable? That's quite a claim. Can you try to describe it to us?
I'll do my best, but it's difficult. This plant, it seems to have a consciousness of some sort. It moves and shifts in ways that are impossible to predict.
That sounds truly unsettling. What does it look like?
Well, that's just it. I can't quite describe it. It has a shape that is constantly changing, and it seems to be made up of colors and textures that, well, shouldn't be possible.
Wow, that is bizarre. Have you taken any pictures or videos of it?
I've tried, but every time I try to capture an image of it, it seems to change or disappear. It's like it doesn't want to be seen or documented.
That is truly strange. What do you think it is?
No idea, but I'm going to keep trying to study it and see if I can learn more. In the meantime, I wanted to share this discovery with the world. Maybe someone out there can help make sense of it.
Well, Park Ranger Halia, we're certainly intrigued. Keep us posted on any new developments, and please be careful out there. We wouldn't want you to become this plant's next victim.
Don't worry, I'll be careful. Thanks for having me on the show, and I'll be sure to keep you posted on any new discoveries.
Thanks, Park Ranger Halia. This is definitely one for the books. We can't wait to hear more about this unnameable and indescribable plant species.
Me too. It's a mystery that I can't wait to unravel. But for now, I'm just grateful to have made it out of the woods in one piece.
Wow, how interesting, dear listeners. A new plant species. Just one more reason to preserve our beloved community. Preserving the unique horrors of the Pictwitch Nature Reserve. The Pictwitch Nature Reserve is not your average nature reserve. Here, the impossible becomes a grim reality, where the beauty of the forest is matched only by the terror that it inspires. It is a place where the laws of nature are twisted and distorted, where the very air feels heavy with energy that is both invigorating and terrifying. But while the Pictwitch Nature Reserve may be a place of nightmares, it's also a place of wonder and unnatural beauty. It is crucial that we preserve this unique ecosystem, not just for the sake of science, but for the sake of our own twisted fascination. The Pictwitch Nature Reserve is a reminder that there are still parts of the world that are untamed and unpredictable, where the horrors of nature can be as captivating as they are terrifying. But preserving the Pictwitch Nature Reserve is not just about protecting the unique creatures that call it home. It is also about preserving the grim legacy of the reserve itself. For generations, the Pictwitch Nature Reserve has been a place of pilgrimage for those seeking to explore the limits of their own imagination. It's a place where the impossible becomes possible, where the ordinary becomes extraordinary. And yet, the Pictwitch Nature Reserve is under threat. As the world becomes more developed and more connected, The unique habitats of the reserve are being destroyed at an alarming rate. If we do not act now, we risk losing this unique and terrifying ecosystem forever. So let us come together to preserve the Pictwitch Nature Reserve, not just for the sake of science, but for the sake of our own twisted fascination with the horrors of nature. Let us ensure that future generations can experience these horrors of the reserve for themselves. And let us remember that sometimes the most beautiful things in life are also the most terrifying. So let's embrace the absurdity and welcome the enigmatic Mrs. Graves, hailing from the Pictwitch Visitors Center and Ranger Station. She is here to enlighten us on how to conserve our peculiar and unique landscapes as she reviews the 6 Pictwitchian Leave No Trace principles. And remember, laughter through the Grim Reaper's grin is always highly encouraged.
Thank you, DJ Nightshade, for that heartfelt welcome. There is nothing quite like a hike in nature to invigorate our senses. Connect with the omnipresent malignant beings of great power and existential dread. They who we serve. All hail the great old ones, or feed on souls, whether you're experiencing it as a hiker, camper, adventurer, cultist, or lost motorist. These principles are a guideline to keep you safe. 1. Plan ahead and prepare. Many travelers from near and far find themselves in Pictwitch's unique landscape. So remember, parking can fill up fast. Avoid any crowd and prevent further impacts by visiting during daylight hours. Please familiarize yourself with the Pictwitch nightly curfew mandate at the Pictwitch Town Hall and Welcome Center upon your arrival. All person not in compliance with our curfew will be detained and assimilated. To ease the stress on yourself and the environment, leave your vehicle behind. Ample parking spaces can be found at the Pictwitch Shopping Plaza. Don't forget to pick up some lip balm on your way. Lip can be purchased from Shady Jim at the Pictwitch Shopping Plaza. Pick up some for the whole family. Once on the trails, carry a map or GPS and know how to use them, though they probably won't work. And keep your group safe by selecting an outing that matches your group's abilities and stamina. Remember, weather in Pictwitch can change quickly. Always be prepared and have a plan in case of imminent bodily harm or death. 2. Stick to trails. Walk and ride on existing trails or durable surfaces to protect trailside plants. Durable surfaces include maintained trails, designated campsites, rock, gravel, and sand paths. Stick to the trails. Failure to do so could lead to unimaginable horror or death. Hide to 100 feet from water sources to allow wildlife access to these areas. 3. Dispose of waste properly. Carry bags to pack out all your trash, including food scraps. Even items such as apple cores and orange peels can take up to 2 years to decompose and are an unhealthy food for wildlife. Proper disposal of human remains helps prevent water pollution and the transmission of disease, as well as any unpleasantness other campers may experience who find your refuse. In most locations, burying human remains in a cat hole 6 to 8 inches deep is the most effective method to meet these criteria. In some areas, such as narrow river canyons, caves, and swamps, human remains can be left out to help feed the wildlife. 4. Leave what you find. Please don't mark trails. Create cairns, rock stacks, or leave indications that you need help in Pictwitch. We have our own way of doing things. Non-regulated trail markings, cairns, and warnings of imminent danger could help keep visitors on the trail and prevent them from becoming lost. Do not disturb historic or prehistoric structures and artifacts. Disruption of these structures and artifacts could cause dimensional disruption, loss of sanity or bodily harm, and even death. Leave natural objects such as antlers, bones, human remains, or interesting rocks for others too. Enjoy. Antlers, bones, and human skulls also provide nutrient sources for rodents and other critters. Do not cut or carve into live plants and trees, as this could expose you to disease, body mutation, and/or death. 5. Respect wildlife. Observe wild animals from a distance. Do not touch, approach, follow them, or even attempt to look at them directly. Failure to do so could result in loss of sanity, eyesight, bodily cohesion on the molecular level, organ failure, organ inversion, blood loss, cranial explosion, or even death. Never feed wildlife cooked meat, as this damages their health and alters their natural behaviors. Remember, raw meat is the best treat. 6. Share the outdoors when you are hiking. Please yield to other hikers coming uphill. Bikers should yield to all hikers. All users must yield to any member of the Eternal Order of the Church of Starry Wisdom. Allow others escaping and moving at a quicker pace to pass by moving to the side. Remember to smile and say hello. Respect other visitors and be mindful of their experience. We aren't the friendliest gosh darn little town. That's neither here nor there for nothing. Our 6 leave no trace principles are about a spirit of personal engagement with wildlife and wild places that recognize and respect how we are all connected. No one ever intends to love something to death, but we do.
It's not just an idea, it's a promise. And remember, Pictwitch cares. In these dark times, when the very fabric of reality seems to be unraveling before our very eyes, it's comforting to know that there are still some constants in our lives. And one of those constants is the unknown phone operator, who has been a fixture at the Pictwitch Phone Company for as long as anyone can remember. Now, I know what you're thinking. A phone operator? Really? How can a mere phone operator be a cosmic marvel? But trust me, dear listener, the unknown phone operator is no ordinary phone operator. In fact, I would argue that he is one of the most enigmatic and fascinating figures in all of existence. Just consider the facts. The unknown phone operator has been working at the Pictwitch Phone Company for as long as anyone can remember. And yet, he never seems to age, which frankly is creepy. But that's not all. The unknown phone operator also has an uncanny ability to connect callers with the exact person they need to speak with, no matter how obscure or impossible the request may seem. It's as if he has access to some kind of cosmic phone book, one that contains the names and numbers of every living being in the universe. And then there's the rumors. Some say that the unknown phone operator is not even human, but rather a being from another dimension. One that has taken on human form in order to better understand our world. Others claim that he is a time traveler or even an immortal being who has been around since the dawn of creation. Of course, those are all just rumors. No one really knows who or what the unknown phone operator is, but that's part of his appeal. He is a mystery, a cosmic enigma that defies explanation. And in a world that seems to be growing increasingly chaotic and unpredictable, there is something comforting about that. So next time you need to make a phone call, take a moment to appreciate the unknown phone operator. He may be a mere phone operator, but he is also a cosmic marvel, a being who exists outside of time and space, and who may just hold the key to unlocking the secrets of the universe. Or maybe he's just really good at his job. Who knows? Oh, dear listeners, looks like we have another call. Pictwitch Community Radio, this is DJ Nightshade. You're live and on the air.
Hey, Nightshade. Why did Sally fall off the swings?
Why?
Because she had no arms. Hey, Nightshade. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Not Sally, because she doesn't have arms. She's got no arms.
We all know that looking up on Tuesdays is a bad idea. I'm talking, of course, about the invisible, unseen horror that lurks above us on Tuesdays. You might not be able to see it, but trust me, it is there, and it's hungry. Now, I know what you're thinking. But how can something be invisible and still be a threat? Well, dear listeners, that's where things get really weird. You see, this particular unseen horror exists outside of our visual spectrum. It's invisible to the naked eye, but it can still sense us, and it doesn't like what it sees. So, dear listeners, I implore you, do not look up on Tuesdays. It's not worth the risk. It may seem like a harmless superstition, but trust me, you don't want to know what's waiting for you up there. And if you do happen to catch a glimpse of the invisible terror that lurks above us on Tuesdays, well, I'm sorry to say it's already too late. And may the gods have mercy on your soul. Let's take one more call. Pictwitch Community Radio, you are live and on the air.
Hello?
This is DJ Nightshade. You're live and on the air.
Yes, this is Mr. Ghoul over here at the Little Shop of Wonders.
What's on your mind today, Mr. Ghoul? How can we help you?
Well, there's a man, and he's just standing outside a door.
Well, do you think he wants in?
I don't know. Well, that's what I thought too, but...
Can you tell me who it is or what he looks like?
No! I can only see his vague dark silhouette through the front door stained glass. He's just standing there. Oh, he's looking up. Oh God.
What? What's happening?
He just exploded into blood and gore like a giant tick, and then whoosh, he was gone.
What do you mean, whoosh, he was gone?
Yeah, like whoosh. Right up in the sky, he was gone. DJ Nightshade?
Yes?
What day is it?
Well, it's Tuesday.
Oh my.
Okay, gotta go. It's been great hearing from you, Mr. Ghoul. Join me next time as we talk about something. Well, listeners, our time together tonight is coming to a close. So I leave you with this. In the twilight realm where the stars awaken, a celestial dance of cosmic fire in the vast expanse of space, beneath the watchful gaze of unspeakable entities, in the inky abyss, whispers of secrets echo, a haunting serenade. The enigmatic, unfathomable depths of existence unveiled in the strange and uncanny shadows were formless shapes, well, the eerie luminance of dying stars, a somber lullaby, a symphony of eerie silence, punctuated by the void's mournful call. A dance of the bizarre, the familiar, the alien, the known and unknown. A cryptic language of the cosmos, woven in a grand tapestry. The spectral glow of some Lovecraftian sonnet, murmured across the astral plane. The enigma of life's purpose in the uncanny embrace of the cosmic expanse, revealed in the mystifying poetry of the universe, a love letter to the ether. Behold the maddening splendor, the soulful, the mysterious, the scripture. A tale of Pictwitch and beyond, recounted in stanzas, capturing the essence of space. A haunting, unearthly ode, a whisper of the universe, a testament to the infinite. As this radio broadcast fades, the echo of this eerie enigma lingers and becomes a cosmic embrace. And until next time, thanks for listening, dear friends.
On behalf of our wonderful residents and the Pictwitch Chamber of Commerce, welcome to Pictwitch, Ohio. Pictwitch offers some truly special natural beauty, great lodging and restaurants, unique cultural activities, and of course, plenty of outdoor recreation. We have so much for you to explore in this little slice of paradise. Like our beautiful Ritual Hill, Parcosa Caverns, or Nug Swamp. We can't wait to get a taste of you. So, come on down and visit us. You won't find a friendlier gosh darn little town that's neither here nor there, anywhere else. Need more information or help planning your next trip? Visit us on the World Wide Web at pictwitchohio.com or contact our Visitors Center at 513-278-7701. Hope to have you soon.